I'm going to take you through Living Ocean's algae control program. It restores ecosystem balance using beneficial bacteria that outcompete and even consume the nuisance algae that's making you clean the tank all the time. Having algae in the aquarium is part of the ecosystem, but when something becomes imbalanced and it gets out of control, the cleanup crew aren't keeping up with the cleaning glass every day, it's just a nuisance, it's bad. So we've got to get it back under control, and we do that by rebalancing the aquarium. Now, nuisance algae can come about due to excessive nutrients that causes a certain type of nuisance algae, but it can also be ultra low nutrients when you've got no nutrients at all in your tank. That causes dinoflagellates, which can also be a problem. But our program actually addresses all of them, and it's just about rebalancing your system. So it's super easy to execute. Before you start the program, just check that your cleanup crew are in balance. You want 1 grazing snail, a couple of hermit crabs, and 3 to 6 zombie snails to help clean the tank. Also, check it for excessive nutrients. Has anything died in there? Is there a build-up of detritus or waste? That's the first step. Now let's start with the program. So first off, you want to remove as much organic waste in the tank as possible. So siphon out the algae, brush it off your rocks, remove it manually, as much of it as you can. Take out that organics. If the algae is covering your livestock, your corals, give it a wave, like wave it off, so you don't want it smothering the corals. That'll stress them out. Okay, so let's get started on the program. You'll find the resources for the program in our links, but you'll need the Refresh, Dr. Tim's Refresh bacterial product, the Dr. Tim's Waste Away bacterial product, and then these Waste Away time release gels for afterwards to keep the good bacteria getting released into the aquarium. And don't forget, you'll need your replacement filter media as well. Day 1 of the program, the first thing you need to do is a blackout of your aquarium. So turn the light off for 72 hours or 3 days. Remove the carbon and phosphate remover from the filter compartment, but leave the Bibles. Place a sheet over the aquarium and ensure that it's loose fitting so the aquarium can still breathe. Also on day 1, you want to start the Dr. Tim's bacterial program, starting with Refresh, then you transition to Waste Away after 4 days, and after the program at about day 10, you can add the time release gels that will continue to release that good bacteria to the aquarium. After you've completed the bacterial dosing program, you can add back into the filter media the carbon and the phosphate remover. If you're the second case I mentioned at the start of the video, when you've got ultra low nutrient levels, you may be dealing with dinoflagellates. Now, what we recommend in that case is consider skipping your water changes and remove the carbon and phosphate remover for up to 30 days from the aquarium to allow nutrients to build back up again, and those nutrients are used by the beneficial bacteria to outcompete the dinoflagellates. If you've been diagnosed with cyanobacteria, which looks like a really thick, fast-growing, matting red algae, then you might want to consider, if this treatment doesn't work, to go to a chemical treatment called ChemiClean. It's actually antibacterial, and that can kill off the cyanobacteria. But start with the program we've just recommended. Now remember, this is all about restoring ecosystem balance, and that can take time. So if it doesn't restore immediately, you can consider redoing the program, but eventually you'll get it back to how it was and balanced.